Historic King's Lynn, a medieval port dating back to the 12th century. The third largest town in Norfolk, a quiet, agricultural centre for a sparsely populated area of England.
Norfolk is a quite English area, and there are many people here that came from white English background and starting to be really diverse, but not comparing to some other parts of the countries.
Six primary schools in King's Lynn are working together with Inner Milnick, the programme coordinator for NEED, on a project with global dimensions.
6 different countries: Brazil, China, India, Lithuania, Russia and Portugal. And these countries are chosen from the people who majority of people living in our community.
True story.
One of the schools Inna's been working with is St Martha's Primary School.
Inna came and explained about this project, this One World project, and said, do you think there's a class who'd be interested? 29% of the school's EAL, which is quite a significant amount and not what you would expect for King's Lynn, which you would consider to be quite a quiet Norfolk town. I went to school in India, funnily enough. My dad was in the British Council, and my earliest memories are India.
This time we've been studying about India. We've studied about everything, basically. Tasted food. We've been learning about culture. We did Indian geography. Some religions. All the dancing and the food. Songs. We did a biography about famous Indian people. And the costumes they wear for festivals. Dances and everything else. It's fun.
Today we're going to be doing a maths lesson based on our work on India. We're particularly going to a city. Can you tell me which is the busiest city in India?
Kolkata.
That's where all of you in your families live.
Amy is introducing them to the plight of small farmers who have to move to the city when their crops fail.
1 year it doesn't rain. What's going to happen to your farms when you haven't got any rain? Anna.
The crops will dry out because they have no water to drink.
If your crops don't grow, how does that affect you? Joseph.
If your crops don't grow, you won't have anything to eat.
And what will you do about that?
Go and buy some at the market.
Where will you get your money from?
Job?
I think there are some rich and some poor, and some like in the middle.
What job could you do if you live in a village?
Selling?
In Calcutta, many people survive by making paper bags. They sell them to shopkeepers. 10 bags is worth 1 rupee.
What? That's not much, because 10 rupees is only worth 8 pence, so they'll hardly get anything.
I wouldn't like it because the life I've got here is very nice compared to the life they've got.
Do you think you could survive by making paper bags? Yeah! When you make 10, you will go to the shop in the corner and you will give your bags over and get your rupee back. My aim is not for the children to think, oh, how awful, all Indians are really poor, because they know that that's not true. They've seen the Bollywood films, they know that's not the case. You have 20 minutes, get making.
We had to pretend that we were a family, and when we did it, we had to make 15 bags for 1 piece of money.
Then you fold corners, bottom corners, decrease and unfold them.
That's perfect, Anthony, that's fantastic. Have you put some glue? Yeah.
We was learning about, so if we didn't have any money and all our crops died because it was sunny all year, then we would have to earn some vegetables from the market, so we would have to get and make paper bags. We had to glue one end and turn it over or something, then we had to do the corners and stuff, then undo them, and we had to make, some just had to make 10, one group had to make 20, and our group had to make 15 for 1 rupee.
Is it hard?
Yes.
Why is it hard?
Because I'm not used to it.
Because you're not used to it, okay?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think it's quite hard because we've got to try and make these in 20 minutes and we haven't got much time to make 15 bags.
Have you made 15 yet?
No.
They love practical things. And the whole process of the making was something I knew that they would get their teeth into. The process was beneficial, but to me, it was the collaboration, the teamwork that was the most vital thing, because it then showed them how groups, family groups, pull together in a difficult circumstance. And it doesn't matter where that circumstance is, it just happens that it was in Kolkata today, which suits the topic.
9, 10, 11. We're not doing very well. We've got holes in mostly all of them.
I think it's not very nice because they could be playing outside with their friends, but because their family needs the money, they've got to work for their family. I'd feel very sad and sometimes, if you did it every day, bored.
40. Thank you, sir. Well done. You have earned a rupee. Thank you. You're very welcome.
All of them worked really well as a team, and that's really what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how they did that. Let's see how much we've earned. Okay, this group.
2 rupees. 3 rupees. We earned 8 rupees.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well done. In a moment, I'm going to give you a sheet as a group for you to work out some maths involved with your rupees, okay? When you get an opportunity to link in your topic into a maths lesson, it just brings it alive for the children.
The amount of money I earn, 2 rupees, it's not a lot to live. Bad amount of money. A week it's 420 and I need a lot more than that to live on food and habitat and stuff.
In one day, in 10 hours, we earned 120 rupees, I think. We wouldn't survive. Only for a day or 2, so not a week.
The lesson was really about getting the children to understand how other children in difficult parts of the world have to survive and help their families. Our children are very fortunate because they get given pocket money for small jobs, and in this task they had to make an inordinate amount to make the money to keep their family going for that week. And the children really, through their discussion and making the bags, I think really understood how hard it is. The cutters said, wherever we went, they were hugging the trees.
The aim of the project is to make the children more globally aware.
I think it has a massive impact because what it does is it opens their eyes to how other people live. Immersing them in a topic, it just becomes normal. It's just normal for them to know those things, to wear those clothes. I sent a letter out to some of the parents in the school who are Indian, asking could they lend anything. Mrs. Tadikonda is a parent of a child in year 3.
This is for a boy actually, and actually my son wore it for a wedding that we'd gone to India. This one, surprise, surprise, is actually made out of a sari. So it was a sari which was later converted into a salwar kameez.
And she came and she said, I've got some bits for you, and filled her boot.
These one are girls' shoes which have got, you can see a lot of thread work done on them as decorations. Like you have the page boys over here, you have little boys who are like the mini grooms in India, and my son happened to be the mini grooms. I'm not going to look so nice in that, but that's the way it is.
Why don't we use parents more for that sort of thing?
This is an image of Ganesh.
Using that resource is something that really would help build community cohesion.
And with some help from a member of the local community, the class have learnt a traditional dance to show at a festival.
We stand at the side and dance at the side while the people in the middle are doing something else. And although you're not the centre of attention, you know that some people could be looking at you. The dancing was really fun because you can tell how different it is to our dancing, and there are lots of different moves to our type of dancing, and it was really fun.
And tomorrow we are meeting at the local sports centre with 5 other schools. Each school have chosen a different country, and they've done very similar things. They'll be presenting some information and their dance, and then we come together as a global group and perform a global dance.
In my opinion, global citizenship is a person who can, in every single action, think about impact which it will have globally, not just on him, but on other people as well, and not just in his town, in his school, in his community, but globally itself.
I'm going to be proud. I think I need some tissues at the end of this, because they're really amazing, and I'm very proud of them. A global citizen is somebody who respects everybody from around the world, who doesn't feel ashamed of who they are, who's proud of who they are, and who is willing to learn all the time. And the children, they got it. They got that it was not about getting on an aeroplane and flying around the world. They understood that it was about what's inside, really. And you can be a global citizen in your bedroom. And yeah, and I think they are. I think they're global citizens. I really want to thank, on behalf of all the children, all the mums and dads and Mrs. Bunting and Miss Lowe, because they've really, really helped us all.
Just so proud of the whole school and the class. They all just went into it so well. So many shy children and really danced. They just went for it.
Put your hands together for Isabel.
I think she's actually found it quite informative, and she's enjoyed being part of a group and the dancing and the dressing up, and enjoyed having the television crew coming in and all those kind of things. It's been a lot of fun for her.
It's necessary for every children to understand about the other nation, and they can mingle easily, and they can communicate easily, and they can be friends. And a peaceful society definitely need that.
I thought it was very fun. It was nice watching other schools.
A night for dancing.
Dance was really good. We all loved it, and everyone cheered for us. I thought it was actually good, and the people who taught us were brilliant.
I've enjoyed really everything. The dance, the Mendy, the music, the food, everything really. I loved it. It's really fun learning about India. It's important because to know different things about other people, what other people do around the world.
It pretty much was perfect, actually. I think that's the best they've ever done the dance. I'm really, really proud of them. Really lovely day, really nicely presented, lovely food, lovely ambience. Kids have really behaved well, and it's just been a really nice way to end the whole topic. Yeah, really lovely.